All right, since you don't like that, I'm going to make you the drink, the Damakazi. Right?
Damakazi will work.
The Damakazi for Bob.
The Damakazi, triple sec of vodka and lime juice with a smiley face.
All right, let me rinse this out.
I need a smiley face though. That scrub mommy over there looks like a smiley face.
You need a smiley face?
I'm seeing one.
So in that, I kind of got into an argument with those guys because, honestly, they've been pranking the crap out of us.
Yeah.
And
we suck at pranks.
we absolutely suck
We're
at
terrible,
pranks.
dude.
And speaking of pranks, remember the cricket that was in here that we couldn't find?
Cricket.
Remember there was a cricket in here?
Oh, you thought you were hearing? Yeah, then you made me hear noises. I was like, well, dude, why I'm hearing stuff now? Yeah.
Well, there was definitely a cricket in here.
Okay, well, did we get it?
Did you hear it?
I did.
Yeah. Well, it was this.
What is
This
that?
thing right here must randomly go off. Right? So if you turn it on, oh, it does different sounds?
Oh, you changed the sound on it? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that is annoying.
Wow. So that's
There's
the
a
one they
cricket,
must have
yes.
it on, right? So,
That's only a single chirp. They had double.
yeah, they had a double.
There it
Yeah,
is.
So this device I found underneath of the bar.
Oh,
So
get out
we
of
were
here.
we were definitely hearing things, but it was them when they must have came here.
Little double-sided sticky tape action.
Little double-sided sticky tape. Now, isn't that crap?
Little 2032 battery.
Yeah, little 2232
that.
battery. And
That's crazy.
so that prank that night, if you recall,
Oh. Oh, it just keeps going.
yeah. So if you recall, that night, they came over, right? So they must have planted that. And what's the whole reason I sold my truck, Bob? My old truck.
Because it was a Ford?
No, I got another Ford.
I know.
But what's the whole reason I sold my truck?
Oh, the reason you said?
Yeah,
Because it's making noises.
making noises.
Making noises.
I took the Ford 3 occasions to get them to find that noise, and they never found the noise.
Right.
That's why ultimately I got rid of that freaking truck.
Okay. I thought it was because it was a Ford, but okay.
I'll bet you they had something in my truck.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes,
No.
yes, they definitely did.
They would not mess with your truck. Wow.
They had stuff in my truck. Then they got you with the horn thing, which was hilarious.
Yeah, they still haven't admitted that. I haven't been over there for them to admit it, but if they did do that to my truck, they could have done something to your truck.
Right, and then
I mean, the horn was good. I gotta admit, that was a good one.
now it cost me $100 to take the Ridgeline to the mechanic for the whistling noise. And come to find out, they made a contraption to put in my exhaust. You know all about it. You were there with me.
Contraption.
Yeah, well, whatever they did.
It went on eBay probably.
So, I think that's kind of crap. All right, triple sec. Do you see it?
I don't even know what.
Triple sec. Where is that at?
The vodka might be in
Right here.
There it is, right in front of you.
Triple sec. Okay. So there's that. And what pranks have we really been successful on?
None.
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 I agree. Even with them.
No, we were successful with one.
The kicked out one.
Yes,
The kicked out one, we were good.
that was ridiculous, but yes,
It was.
yeah, you took that way too long, way too far, but yes, that one was successful.
It was successful. So we need to come up with some other ones. And I think I mentioned the cockroach one.
Yes,
They even make a remote control cockroach that I saw.
I seen a remote control spider thing at for cat toys to play, cats to play with.
Exactly.
Yes.
So a remote control cockroach.
Yes,
The cigarette thing I think is funny as hell. We'll get fake cigarettes
and just walk in.
and we'll just start
Oh,
smoking
if you're allowed
cigarettes.
back in.
It'd be funny if we had a vape though, to like take a puff of a vape or something and then puff out something real, because then it really looked like a cigarette.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. We'll just start smoking in his house. Yeah. You have any ideas? Did you see anything?
I did.
I need vodka. Where's that at?
Oh, it's in the house. Remember,
It's
I
not-
used it for food.
That's right.
Out here. Well, this is. What's that Smirnoff up there?
That's raspberry. That ain't gonna work right.
No.
Oh, this is vodka too.
You sure?
Yes, 100%.
Sure looks like sake instead.
This is vodka.
Oh boy.
It's not sake. It's
Anyway.
it's like a Korean vodka.
Anyway, so when I was cleaning the basement up, I came across
Yeah.
a giant roll of Saran wrap, basically the big.
Yeah.
And I remember doing
A
this.
giant roll of Saran wrap. What are you gonna do with that?
So back in the day, what we used to do at the firehouse when we go on calls and you're stuck on the truck that didn't make it, so you're sitting around just trying to find something to do. You'd walk outside and you'd go toss it under and over, under and over, under and over, under and over like a vehicle. Until they have basically a Christmas present of a vehicle.
Oh my God! Shrink wrap the vehicle.
And they wouldn't know until they go to leave.
Whose vehicle will we do it to?
It doesn't matter really.
Yeah, I guess it would. Should we do?
Once one person walks out, they're going to notice it on the vehicle.
Should we shrink wrap Joe's vehicle?
We can shrink back any of them. But we used to do that. It doesn't damage the vehicles or anything. It's just funny, and then you got to sit there and you got to take all the shrink wrap off.
Right. It's like annoying to have.
It's an annoying thing, yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like running because you got to poop or something. You're like, oh no!
So kamikaze is more of like a shot shrink. So
It is.
yeah, but it's a half one. It shouldn't be that powerful.
Well, you just gave me some sake in there, so who
It
knows?
shouldn't be that powerful.
You gave me Korean sake.
That's Korean vodka.
Yeah, that's what you said.
All right, so go ahead and try that one.
Oh, bro. Wow.
Isn't that strong?
Yeah, see?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
You went very heavy. You used the wrong side of the shaker is what happened. You should have been using the other side of that
The
thing.
half of one, yeah.
Got any Sprite over there?
Yeah, I do. I do have Sprite.
We can make this work.
Yeah.
Whew.
Here's Sprite.
But that's what we used to do at the firehouse. That was always fun.
Yeah.
We did that. Actually, we did that at working with the ambulance company too.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But I feel like our pranks, we really need to step it up a notch. Because the one prank we did was long term.
They have to have some website or something out there with simple pranks like this that we can look at and just.
Exactly. Yeah. We should definitely look at a website, see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
Because maybe not the next time we go over, maybe that's not the right time yet.
No, you got to let them think that we're done or
Right.
that it's over.
We could even be like, look, we're done pranks. Like both of us, like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
I think that's a good plan. And then we'll just strike.
Yeah.